Hello everyone, and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, I came back for the Mono Black Brains. So that's the Stonebrain deck where we're going to take a lot of cards from our opponent's deck and try to play against them with Outrageous Robbery, or just exile them directly with Stonebrain or with Deadly Cover-Up, or even with DN. This deck is all about tearing apart your opponent, but it is mono black. No blue, no white, just mono black and all of the stealing, exiling goodness that you know with the current black meta. But what I've slotted into this deck are 4 Phyrexian Arena for all of that crazy card draw, but of course we lose a lot of life because of that, so I also slotted in 2 Sheoldred to gain life on the card draw, and 4 life of Toshiro Umezawa just to have a little bit more life to work with over the long-term game. Now this whole deck is not teched against Boros, even though it has an okay matchup if you do get to play first. Life of Toshiro Umezawa can definitely -1 on all the Boros creatures, but it is not great against Boros since they always go first and they always have a better card draw and better curve than we do. Other than that though, this deck is great against almost any other matchup because we have sustainability, and then eventually we take their cards and play it against them. Now the whole deck, let's talk about the deck list. Starting with early game, we have 2 Cut Down, 2 Duress, and 2 March for any sort of removal we need. Against creatures, against control, look at their hand, or against planeswalkers, March can also work. On the 2 drop, we have 2 Bitter Triumph, 4 Go for the Throat, and 4 Life of Toshiro Umezawa. So this way we can get rid of anything we need to fight against. I don't have anything cute like the Long Goodbye, right? This is just Bitter Triumph, so that we can take the damage, but we will get rid of anything we want. Also 2 Stonebrain to name 1 card in the opponent's deck and then just exile all copies of that, or 4 copies of that card. Unless it's basic land, chances are we're removing all copies. Right? And then we have 3 Liliana. I can only slot in 3. Liliana is very good at attacking the hand and the board, but I can't really justify 4 in this deck. I have 4 Phyrexian Arena because I need the card draw. Nothing else draw cards in this deck. So Arena is what we're going to get card draws from. We have 2 Sheoldred to gain life. You don't want to have too many Sheoldred because mono red is not as popular, and Boros will just case it, so your Sheoldred will just die. I have 1 DN. I want to use that against opponent's Jace if they're control, especially if they get greedy and play Jace on turn 3 by paying the Phyrexian mana and thinking that we can't stop it. DN, this is what I did last time, and I DN the Jace. Right, and then we have 4 Deadly Cover-Up against any go-wise strategy. Eventually we'll be able to blow up the board, but we can also collect 6 evidence and exile a card from their graveyard. And then and all copies of it from their deck. And then we have 4 Outrageous Robbery. The real win con to the deck is just to steal their cards and play it against them. Since we are a very low curve deck, right, we kind of curve out at 4 to 5. Robbery, we can wait till later and just draw the rest of our deck and then use it. We don't want that many lands. 24 lands in this deck total. You can definitely go up to 25 and cut a Liliana or cut a Robbery, but right now I'm running 24 with 18 Swamps, 1 Takenuma, 1 Blast Zone in case our opponent has like something like the War Leader's Call or Wedding Announcement we can't get rid of. We can charge Blast Zone up to 3 and blow them all up, and then exile all of them with Deadly Cover-Up. And then we have 2 Field of Ruin against Mirrex, and then we have 2 of our own Mirrex to temple our control opponents. That's the whole deck list. It's a pretty strong deck, but let's go and look at the games. Okay, our opponent's going to be the best cat dad. Are you though? Or are you going to be playing Boros? Alright, we're going to go first. We get a Duress going first, so why not? Turn 1 Duress is always fun, right? Let's see what our opponent's cooking with. Oh, a Fading Hope and a Bouncy Bounce. So, what do we want to take out? It's kind of weird. A Moon Circuit Hacker. Well, we got removal on turn 2. That's pretty nice for us. They can't play anything into a life of Toshiro Umezawa. They're going to anyways, which is 100% wrong, but hey, maybe they're gonna hold up the... Oh, they're gonna use a map. That makes sense, right? That way, I can't stop it. If I can't stop it, I'll gain the life. Now the question is, what do I do, right? I want to Stonebring some of their cards. I'm not going to... Will they bounce this? It's a 2-2 already. So... How much does it cost to bounce? 2 mana. Let me get a Bring out here. I got a big Bring it. I don't want them to Fading Hope their own creature, right? And they have a Moon Circuit Hacker that they can Ninjutsu out for just 1 mana. And then they can also protect it with a Fading Hope against my cut down. So it's probably better just to cut it down now. If they want, they can definitely play the Brutes, attack, and then Ninjutsu out the Moon Circuit Hacker. But that will be a lot of their cards this turn. I forgot what that glyph is called, but I think his deck is hoping on that glyph, right? So he's gonna draw a card. He still has Fading Hope. He's gonna play the Ginger Brutes. I draw a land. Land's not great here. So we'll have to take something out of his deck. What can I take out? Probably none of these. I don't know what that glyph is called though. Glyph. Let's see. Zoetic Glyph. Will he have Zoetic Glyph in that deck? Pretty sure. Oh, there's one in his hand. There it is. The heart of the deck. Let's get rid of those. Definitely don't want to fight a 5-4. I'm not going to be able to do that. Is he going to Fading Hope my memory? That'd be pretty bad. He can definitely make the Ginger Brew unblockable, which will stop my place. Okay, good. He Fading Hope to life. And he's probably looking to Deadly Cover Up. Or, what am I saying? He's probably looking to Ninjutsu something, I think. To stop me from Deadly Cover Up. He's going to draw and discard a card. That's interesting. Will he counter my Deadly Cover? Actually, my Deadly Cover Up can't even... Yeah, it can't even use the Collect Evidence. But I think it's fine to get rid of this board. No evidence to collect, but also you have no cards. Top deck War. Network Disruptor into a life of Toshiro Umezawa. Okay. I hope you know what you're doing. Is there a counter unless I pay 4? I don't think so. Oh, actually there is. Well, let's see if he counters this. Maybe he has a negate. I'm pretty sure it's a bounce spell. With that deck, it's probably just full of bounce spells. Yep. That's fine, but you gotta have to play it again. And, you know, I don't know if that's a right play to play it out, because I'm definitely playing the life this turn, and you're definitely losing out on value. So I get to draw 2 cards. And then I get to get Ginks on life here. Do I want to draw more cards though? This is kind of scary, right? But I don't think they have counter spell. So let's play Liliana first. They don't have counter spell. They have nothing.
Enough with the mysteries.
Now you can discard card.
I've come for answers. Drop it.
Good luck. I'm drawing 3 cards a turn, and you're drawing -1 a turn. Ginger Brew can definitely hit the Liliana. That's not fun. And then they can even ninjutsu it, so that would be bad for us, I guess. We're drawing 3 cards, so I think it'll be okay. He's attacking me and ninjutsuing that to get a treasure or a Moon Circuit to draw a card. Ah, that's annoying. So they get a free card draw. But we can get rid of their card and their brutes if they play it. They don't play anything. We draw 3 cards. There are nothing 3 swamps. Well, looking like it. Almost 3 swamps. Okay, so they're probably gonna play the Ginger Brew next turn and give it in unblockable. But I do want to get rid of this hacker. Do I? Do I care about this hacker? I can block the hacker. I'm not gonna block the Ginger Brute. No, discard card. And this also forced him to attack Liliana.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Right? He has to draw and discard a card if it deals combat damage to a player. So he has to deal combat damage to me. Alright, it's a bouncy bounce. Interesting. I can rob him of 6 cards. Because I can tap the life of Toshiro Umezawa. That's a lot of cards. Alright, Ginger Brute is here. He might think that he wants to go after Liliana because I have nothing else. Makes it unblockable. Makes sense. Attacks Liliana. Does he attack me? Doesn't attack me. So he has Fading Hope and Machine Over Matter. If we control artifact creature, which I do not. So I will steal 4 cards from him. That way I can play basically. He's gonna ninjutsu out something bigger, right? Do I want to steal 4 cards from him, or do I want to steal 6 cards from him? I'm missing more card draws than I'm as scared about an extra treasure, maybe. I don't even think they get treasure, because if you ninjutsu this out, right, it deals damage to Liliana. It's not a player.
You know, I think you look better as a corpse.
Huh. I don't have 8? So this is 8. Oh, cast instant or... Yeah. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell, right? There's 7 mana. I'm confused. Oh, it's because it doesn't have haste. Yeah, of course. I forgot that it was just their turn. Alright, March. And also another life. So, let me take your Reliquary Tower. Eventually this might matter. Oh, I should have played an island. I can't ninjutsu right now, but I could. I'm not going to use this mana. Use the life. Minus this. Unquit. Yeah, the taking out the glyph definitely helped because he has no oomph in his deck anymore. So we win. Yay. Okay, our next opponent is the Surfs Up 26A. Ew. It's a long name for just playing Boros here. I got a March and a life, so we can work with this hand. Bat. You get a little bit of value? Minus. Alright, we gotta cover up. I don't know how long this will take to actually cover up, but we'll see. Boros no place. Definitely on my side here. Let's get a Phyrexian Arena down. Gives me time to draw cards. War Leader's Call. Oh boy, this thing again. That's gonna be real bad. Do I want to Mirrex him? I don't want to Mirrex him, right? I'm gonna play the Mirrex anyways. And add black mana to get another life of Toshiro Umezawa down. Or do I want to charge my Blast Zone? No, I think I'm gonna need this life gain. Also deters him from playing too many things. Adeline? Yeesh. That line's real good. But we can kill it. Do I want to pay the life? I draw a lot of cards. It's fine. Cover. Robbery. I was wrong about drawing a lot of cards, apparently. So let's just gain the life again. Not going to attack. And in the cup. What else would you like to play? A bunny corn. Well, bunny corns are scary, right? So, do I let the bunny corn go? I think I will. I think I'm just gonna rob him for... Or do I march this for 4? I'm gonna rob him for 3. It's pretty obvious what deck you have here. But we have a lot of blockers now. And I can kill the Animpakal before he does anything. Or I can wait till his combat. Would he have protection spells? Doesn't look like it. Right? It does not look like he has protection spells. So we'll let everything go and let him go to attack. Mondrak. Alright, if he's gonna Mondrak me, I want to kill the Animpakal first. Actually, let's see what else he plays. I might have to kill the Mondrak. Yep. I gotta kill the Mondrak. And do I kill the Mondrak here? No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That is 5. I can kill the Mondrak. It's gonna take a lot of damage from the things he will generate, but we'll see. He makes another 2/2. We'll do the chumpity chump. Alright, we're gonna draw a lot more cards and take a lot more damage. But now we can evidence him. Deadly cover up. With evidence. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Right, what do we want to take out? The Mondrak is scary, but I don't think that's a 4-off. And the Animpakal is scary, but I stole one already. The Bunnycorn's probably less scary. Definitely not a 4-off here. So if I take the Animpakal, he'll know that he doesn't have much. Well, he'll know what I stole from his deck. So maybe the Adeling. The Adeling is probably the scariest, right? And that's definitely a 4-off. No? Alright, so he has Aurelia, Archangel, 3 Mondrax, 1 more Animpakal, War Leader's Call. Very kind of standard type of deck. Now, how many of these does he have? 2 more Ruinous Drakes, and then 1 more Sokizin. Making some life. Time to play his deck. Wedding announcement. Alright, that's gonna deal a lot of damage to me. That is not fun for me. I can charge this up to 3, blow both of these up. It'll take a while. Let's put stuff in his graveyard, because I can't put stuff in my graveyard. There's no need for a Field of Ruin, since he has really nothing here. Let us play the Buried. And the Animpakal. Yeah, the Lunarch Veteran definitely cannot attack, because then I'll just give him a creature that flies. If he attacks me, then it gives me more free reign to attack with the Buried. It's attacking next turn anyways. I don't think it matters too much. But I can pump his, and Impacao. I'll take your damage. It's just 2. And I want the Barid to attack. Is it Barid? Byrid? Byrid? Alright, this deadly cover-up is kind of scary. Because I will have to blow up my own board with it. Ooh, a Stonebring. I can take out his War Leader Call. That's probably the scariest card. But I think I want to attack first. You want to trade? He trades with me. I am very happy about that. Not as scared of the wedding announcement as I am of more War Leader's Call. But if he has more War Leader's Call, I think I would just pump up the blast zone, right? So I think I can let that go for now. And just go for a big steal. He wants to gain life? Anipical's also 3 though, so I will blow up his Anipical. Which I don't want to do. No Bloxies. Gains a life. How many can I steal? 8 cards or 6 cards from him? That no. There we go. What kind of deck are you running? Whoa! Oh boy, Aurelia. That's a real card here. I attack with 3 or more creatures. I draw a card. I need to attack with 5 creatures. Which do I have 5 creatures to attack with? I don't think so. Not right now. But I can definitely gain a boatload of life because of what he has given me. So let's do that. I can still play Aurelia, right? This gains haste. Is there any instant speed cards I can play here? I got a cut down, which really doesn't do anything. This lets me draw a card, which also doesn't do anything, but I can make a Mirrex at instant speed. That'll give me 2 life. Okay, our opponent doesn't want to think it out. I have to think out how to play your deck, genius. Got Brain. Now we're against Damian. Duh. Our opponent goes first. We got a Brain and then a March. And then a cut. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, they got Restless Anchorage. We got our Brain. So, we're so screwed. Maybe they'll play a Celestis. They play Jace.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
No 3 cards on our side.
Data requires scrutiny.
I can just kill this, right? Why did I do it on this turn? I'm playing this very suboptimally because I'm tilted. Let's see if he has a March. Yeah, that was very suboptimal. He does have a March. I wanted him to kill my Brain. Yeah, that sounds funny. I wanted him to kill my Stone Brain there because then I can get the Phyrexian Arena. What's going on with the taps? Seriously. Demolition Field? Alright, good thing I didn't play out the Mirrex, but it's not like I can hold on to it. He attacks, which taps him out some more. I guess. If you want to tap yourself out like that. Another March. I'm gonna play the Mirrex. If he doesn't do anything, I have Mirrex. If he does something, I got removal. So, we'll see. And I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. This should definitely help. Does he want a demolition field? He doesn't. He had his chance. Alright, will it be a Wandering Emperor? I mean, you waited till now to do it, but then I can just make another one. Alright, to be fair, the proper play in turn 1 and 2 should have been when he played the Jace to kill the Jace with my March, and on turn 3 play the Phyrexian Arena. Does give him a free turn 4, but I don't think he does much with his free turn 4. Probably just attack me with the Restless Anchorage, and then nothing would have changed that game. Except I'll have 1 extra card in my hand. I don't remember if I have more Mirrex. Sunfall? Gonna get a 2/2, which sure. Put 1 charge counter on it. Ooh, a Duress. That will be an interesting card. What kind of deck do you have? Another Jace. I don't want to see another Jace. Wandering Emperor is pretty annoying, but can't kill the Sheoldred. Maybe he'll march the Sheoldred, right? I think that's his plan anyways. So if we take Jace out, it's a lot less than he can work with. No counter spells, that's interesting. Me drawing 2 cards a turn will definitely give me the advantage even against this control deck. After a while. Right, it will have to wait. He's going to Sunset to get 2/1/1s and then gain some life. That's about it. Doesn't draw cards. Also can't march the Sheoldred now because he played the Sunset Reverie. That's kind of weird. Don't have anything in my graveyard that I can talk anymore. I can go for the throw my own Sheoldred. Oh, that's that. Those are the cards you want to see, right? Those are definitely the cards you want to see. Do I want to do this while he's tapped out? What can he do to me next turn? Nothing really that scary. Let's steal 4 cards from him. We can steal 6 cards from him. Let's be greedy. I'm at 15. Oh boy, that is some cards that I can steal. Sunset Reverie too. Oh, that's even better. Let's see if he just want to go aggro on me. Because if he does, oh man, he's gonna regret this. Goes aggro onto an opponent that just stole 6 cards from me. I mean, I guess it makes sense to steal that many. Since I stole that many cards, he has 3 cards left, and I cannot get rid of these cards in my hand unless I Bitter Triumph into a Sunset Reverie. That way I get to draw a card, but I lose up my. Do I care about drawing that extra card? I have a lot more cards, right? I think I want to just land my other Mirrex. We'll play Sunset Reverie. Gain 4 life thanks to him. And we also have the Wandering Emperor I can play on his creatures. I have 5, 6, 7. Anchorage. Is Anchorage attacking? Did he finally draw a counterspell? He can draw a lot of cards. Oh, it is a negate. Okay. So I can only exile target non-land permanent. So that's fine. You can negate your own Wandering Emperor, and I'm gonna kill your land anyways. I'll discard a card. Then I can go to blockers. Down to 4. Or down to 8. The Sheoldred. Yeah, alright. I will live with that. So the thing about Jace is he has Soul Partition, right? And I'm afraid that he can take the Jace and just use Soul Partition on it. And so I don't want that to happen. I will play the Sheoldred and I can Soul Partition the Sheoldred, and I also want to play the Jace. But I want to play the Jace to get him off, catch him off guard. So let's just play this for now. And we can still rob him if we need to. Another Anchorage. How many cards can I rob from him? Okay, just quit, because I'm gonna rob the heck out of you. Bye-bye. Counter-controlled with steel. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen all those games, I hope you enjoy me struggling to play mono black Stonebrings. It's an okay deck. It's not the strongest, and definitely pales in comparison against Boros, and they'll aggressively stomp us out since they're incentivized by the somehow, I don't know why, everyone's playing Boros, and the algorithm is still incentivizing them, so they're always going first. They always get their 1-drop, 2-drop into a Night Arena on turn 3, and then blows out that way. So, but if you happen to go first, or if you're lucky enough to get a curve draw where you get life of the Toshiro Umezawa early enough in the game, you get -1/-1 on all their 1/1s and kind of stave off the board that way. And then if they don't have a big board, they actually cannot play their Night Arena. So to go for the Thorn Bitter Triumph will we'll have time to play them later. March can also help us gain life, and whenever you stick Sheoldred on board with no creature on board, Boros can't deal with that, and you'll win that way as well. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.